Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Xenonauts 2. It's been a little while for me, so I don't remember where we left off, but I assume we just did it. I think it was a terror site. And I think we queued everything up before we left. I hope so anyway. Who knows? At this point, who knows? We will need to focus on... Yeah, well, we do definitely need to get this alloy plating for our peeps. We also need a phantom interceptor, which I think we were trying really hard to grab. And we need to lower panic. Okay, yeah, I already replaced all that. Good stuff. We need to lower panic in the Soviet Union before it gets too bad. We do have a lot of operatives, which is super nice. That's going to help us lower a lot of panic. I would really like this one. But we should probably start getting intelligence support so we can get more operations per day. That'd be super nice. But yeah, we're sitting relatively pretty right now. Are we doing research right now? Okay, we're doing alien electronics. That's really going to help us get stuff we need. Okay, there's our Guardian armor. And we are going to save up for these interceptors that we need so badly. Oh, we're putting hangars in... Oh, no, we're not. Insufficient living capacity. Well, let's try to fix that. So I want more engineers. We'll probably get a couple of UFO missions before anything too crazy. And I keep saying I'm going to get this frickin' interceptor. But it makes me think that we might need sentry guns for that base over yonder. That's going to be a lot of money. I'll wait till a funding report to do that. And then I'll send... just some defenses over to that base so a UFO doesn't just grab it. Okay, we got a storeroom as well. Wait, Apollo? Oh, no, this one. Alright. For a second I was like, what is going on? Well, we've upgraded the generators, which is super nice. So now we can start putting more stuff down. Our training capacity is nowhere near where it needs to be, but our living capacity is fine. Yeah, Russia's getting a little sauced right now, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. The recovered alien sensor array is clearly of great scientific value, Commander. Even a casual inspection of the device reveals a number of electronic innovations that warrant further study. The most notable of these are the superconducting alloy magnets used in the various scanner systems. These exhibit absolutely no electrical resistance at room temperature, allowing them to carry immense amounts of current without melting and thus generating enormously powerful magnetic fields. But by weight, these magnets are several times more potent than anything we have previously encountered. They should prove relatively easy to reverse engineer and reproduce, and I have little doubt we shall find a great many uses of them. And I have little... Okay. However, the most interesting innovation comes in the form of several small hollow emitters disc dotted around the sensor array. When connected to a power source, these begin to project an ever-shifting holographic lattice into the surrounding air. Analysis suggests this hologram is in fact an optical computer. A fully functional computer that uses photons rather than electrons to process data. Astonishingly fast and remarkably versatile, it can instantly redesign its own holographic circuitry to maximize efficiency at whatever type of calculations it needs to perform. Such flexibility will be exceedingly valuable as our technology grows in more sophistication and complexity, and I would no doubt be surprised if these optical microchips become increasingly commonplace in the coming months. Alright. So we have Gauss weaponry or alien plasma weapons. think I will go for this Gauss weaponry. I don't... I could have sworn it was plasma weapons you were going for, but maybe not? I'm not sure. We'll do that for now. Okay, Nanotech Workshop. I think I'm going to hop on that. Mostly because that is something... I remember someone commented saying Nanotech Workshops are worth it, so we should really go for these. Because right now we are just bleeding money. And I did hear them talk about how... Oh, let's not sell the Guardian armor, shall we? That's kind of silly. How selling the bodies, I think, is okay. Not sure if they got back to me on if I need to keep at least one, though. Okay, let's get our Nanotech Workshop upgrade, because that's the one thing that's getting us the most money. And let's lower the panic of the Soviet region there, because I am worried. And we really need to get this base up and running with radars and hangars and stuff, just to generally keep this area from panicking. And then we might get one more base like right here in the Philippines. But for now, we're sitting pretty. I'm actually going to set up our Skyhawk real quick. Okay, should have everything set up. I'm a silly goose and didn't... I bought a shotgun, but not a laser rifle for one of our dudes. Okay, we have our training center finally, so this should continually train troops. Okay, yeah, that should just make our troops better in general. Should have gotten that a long time ago, but I did not. Okay, and we got a dude with this now. Okay, cool. I would really like it if you had a med kit more than anything. But that does not work. Okay, never mind. Sadly. I would like this quantum laboratory too. Alas. But there's our nanotech workshops now. I'm kind of surprised nothing has happened yet. Waveform peak is going to be an upsetting realization for us. I think it's going to happen before our funding report too, is usually how it happens in the campaign. Let's just speed this along. Ooh, there's an alien base. I'm gonna wait till I get those magnetic weapons. And honestly, that's really gonna help us with our operations, because Africa is kind of stressed out right now. This will all be 250. I think I'll hold on to this for now to help reduce panic. Okay, we got what we needed here. Let's get some more engineers hired. And hopefully these magnetic weapons are worth it. Good stuff. Oh, we do have some UFOs. Yep. We're too slow now. Okay, yay! We got our funding report. We're making money. Okay, phase 3, the beacon. A powerful quantum broadcast of unknown purpose has been detected in high Earth orbit. Ground-based observatories reveal a sizable extraterrestrial structure to be present at the point of origin. Commander, my instruments have picked up an exceptionally large quantum signal in high Earth orbits. The signal is emanating from a point approximately 70,000 kilometers above our planet. Telescopes reveal a substantial alien structure is present, estimated to be 600 meters in length. We've classified it as an unidentified orbital object, or UOD-1, or UOO-1. Great. How long has it been there? An observatory studying that section of the sky reports that nothing was visible last night. Today is the peak of the quantum waveform pattern, the easiest it will ever be for the aliens to translocate matter into our dimension. It is likely no coincidence that our enemies chose today to deploy such a massive structure. To what end? I am still unsure. I'm willing to bet that orbital station is an important strategic asset. We urgently need to figure out what it is and whether we can destroy it. I agree. I'll prepare a research proposal immediately. Okay. We're almost done with that. So, for right now, let's get aircraft, and we're going to get this alloy plating. And I want these, but we need more alloys in general. And then I am going to finish out these nanotech workshops, and I'm going to get these. I can't quite do it. We'll get more money slowly, but we're gonna start banging out some laboratories because I want research to go a lot faster. Yeah, because there's no way we're catching them now. All right. No, I think this is the... No, this isn't. Recent advances in electronics have made a new generation of firearms possible. These Gauss weapons fire caseless slugs at hypersonic speeds, inflicting devastating damage on anything they hit. Each of these guns is built around a pair of powerful superconducting electromagnets that run along the top and bottom of the barrel. Ammunition is generally fed in from the rear of the weapon, just above the aluminium power cell situated in the back. These rounds are solid pellets of hardened tungsten with a magnetic iron core. No propellant or cartridge case is required. They are held in suspension between the two electromagnetic rails and never come in direct contact with any part of the barrel. Pulling the trigger causes both electromagnets to pulse, accelerating the slug to hypersonic speeds almost instantly. The resulting friction generates an enormous amount of heat, which is vented out of the open sides of the barrel, making it extremely important to position your fingers correctly when firing these weapons. Overall, Gauss weapons are a significant upgrade over our laser weapons. Although less effective at destroying armor, they have excellent penetration and inflict much heavier damage per hit. However, be aware that such advanced technology required an unsurprisingly large investment of both alloys and aluminium to construct. Okay, perfect. We'll research alien plasma weapons. I don't remember what gives us our plasma of our own, but I would really prefer that we get plasma of our own. Okay, 280 for that intelligence update there. Oh, that thing is right on top of us. Nope. Oh, maybe? Nope, not gonna happen. Yeah, that is not good. And panic is steadily rising in Africa. Oh. This is a bomber. It'll be able to hit us wherever we go. We gotta stay in this tiny little nook here, which is going to be quite difficult to do. Maybe we can piss it off like this. I think we might have gotten it. Nice. Very good. Oh, it's just wreckage. Okay. Oh my. Those are interceptors. Jeesh, we get a lot of alloys from that. Yeah, Africa is getting quite worried, which is fair. Okay, UFO bomber is a large UFO used purely for ground attack purposes, carrying only a single pilot and laden with volatile munitions. It will create little more than a smoking field of smoking wreckage if shot down. Due to the high threat nature of their activities, any bomber we encounter should be considered a priority target. Built around the monstrous fusion artillery weapon system, they can utterly devastate nearby military and civilian infrastructure if not dealt with quickly, with a predictably negative effect on local panic levels. Thankfully, these craft are not overly formidable combatants. Their main weapon is clearly adapted to engage static targets and the fusion bombs it fires travel slowly, making them easy for our interceptors to evade. The bomber itself lacks agility and has been fitted with no armor whatsoever, rendering it highly vulnerable to most types of air-to-air weapons. Unless guarded by escort fighters, they should be fairly easy to dispatch. Ultimately, these UFOs thus pose more of a strategic challenge than a tactical one. The war has now entered a stage where any funding region not adequately protected by our interceptors will be quickly bombed into submission. That is fair. What is Africa's? Okay. We still got some time before they kind of freak out. I don't want to engage those. Okay. We finally got our interceptor. Let us sell you decommissioned aircrafts. Oh, I like how we have pilots. I didn't even realize that. Pardon me? What? If we just empty this, put some guns on it. Okay. Hopefully it still has a tank of gas in it. That'd be funny if it didn't. Actually, that's a lot for you to be fighting without sufficient alloy plating. I'm not gonna do that to you. Okay, there's an abduction site. Finally, something's happening. Just make sure everyone is how they need to be. I am kind of surprised we don't have heavy weapons for this yet, but that makes sense. Okay, let's just launch that. Still gonna take a little while for this. Laboratory. Probably gonna get another interceptor, but first I want to... Oh goodness, how do I rotate this again? Oh, 1 second. It's always the mouse wheel that gets me. Okay, I need to start putting hangars down here because I want to make my boys... We'll do 2. That'll be a good standard. Just having 2 fighters available at any base, and then we're going to need to go for a radar array, which costs 50,000, which hopefully we'll be able to get after this fight up here. Advanced tactical module. I think that would really benefit us, but let's see what else we can do right now. These cannons are probably necessary for our troops. These tactical modules would be super nice, though. Just need a lot more UFO fights. We need to start researching a lot more plot stuff. We just need to upgrade our labs. I think there's so much we need. Need money, money, money. Okay, let's have a look-see here. Oh boy. I don't know if I want to get any closer to that guy. Let's just put you over here. Why are we always doing night battles at this rate? You missed! free one of them. Boink. I missed. Okay. And then we'll come over here. Well, at least he's suppressed. This guy's gonna be worrying. What a big old boy right there. This shotgunner might come around and try to shoot him. Alright, let's see what kind of damage they're gonna do. They might kill my shotgunner. They got plasma weapons too, so I need to be careful. Wow. That civilian's a lucky boy. Really? Nobody's coming out to do anything about that. Interesting. Oh my. Let's just do a bit of this. That didn't do anything. Why is life this way? Okay, we only got so many turns left. Well, that certainly didn't end very well. Golly, there's tons of these things over here. And we can't hit them to save our lives. So there's two over there. There's one behind that giant crocodile. We're just gonna get up to a point blank shooting range. And we already lost 2 people. I don't think we're gonna be doing too good until we get better weapons going. Gosh, we're so far behind on a lot of things. You've got to be kidding me. Did you miss? What? Oh, man. This is not going to do a whole lot to this guy. Yeah, I didn't think so. How could you miss? Okay, well, someone's gonna die over there, sadly. Not a lot we can do. 'Cause, 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 That is unfortunate. That's nice. Thank you. Losing a lot of armor over here. Bruh. Did kill him. No! Oh my gosh. He's still alive. That's crazy. Alas, such is life. We can't get too close to them because that's 100% what they want us to do. He's poisoned his own guy. Bad civilian, no. Okay. Well, you got some stuff left. Let's try to shoot this guy point blank in the face. He is still alive. Makes me sad. Why is the world so cruel? I need at least 26 to shoot. Hello, could you? Kill him, please. Okay. Is 44 to fire with accuracy. Okay, he's still alive. You just run and take cover. Shotgunner's probably gonna die, sadly. Yeah, this abduction site was not the best. Yep, can't do anything there. Well, we're probably just gonna have to stick together at this rate. We only got one person. Oh boy, we are definitely falling behind in a lot of areas. Good thing we've saved up ops. Move shotgun up there. And I don't want to hide this guy behind the vehicle because it will explode. Thank goodness for alloy plating. You're not able to shoot, are you? Can you shoot here? You can. Makes you vulnerable, though. You know what? How about a lovely little bang? Why did that not affect the other guy? Oh boy, I just love it when you miss things. Get you out of headbutt range. Please die. Why does it not get both of them? Doesn't really matter anymore. That's scary. That wasn't all of them. Let's reload yet again. Put the sniper here. Let's bring it. Oh! Okay. I thought so. I'll have you watch the back. Okay, good. Now we can take cover. We'll do 32 and then we'll shoot you in the face. Oh, no. That thing can't hit shit at this rate. Well, there goes the rest of our cover. That seemed like an unfortunate amount of pain that they just experienced. Oh, that's most unfortunate. Bro, I really need you to hit something right now. This is most unfortunate. Shoot that guy instead. We might lose all of our troops, actually. It's an actual squad. This is kind of an abysmal... Not kind of, this is quite the abysmal fight we've had. Golly, please die. Oh my gosh, please die. Yeah, we're gonna lose, I think, our entire team. Yeah. Definitely due to tactical reasons, and our equipment also isn't doing enough damage anymore, I don't think. Oh, are you gonna shoot him again? Rough. We still have another one. Golly. Somewhere around us. Honestly, I think we're just going to hunker in place at this point. We are kind of cooked. And you're completely out of ammo. I think I'm going to give you a laser rifle. Pretty sure that was a shotgunner right there. You are completely out of ammunition. That was just another sniper, which is also out of ammunition. That might be. I'll come back whenever we see somebody. Oh, found him, unfortunately. And he's gonna throw a lovely little thing on us. I don't want to get this close to him. I think I would love to actually back up. Ouch. That wiped our health. See if this pulls him in our direction here. He knows he's in a good spot. That thing's so annoying, it's just kind of vibing. Poke some holes in it. Come on. Come outside. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This alien's getting so annoying. Okay, here we go. It kind of started poking its head out the window there. Let's just keep this up. We got advantage at range. Hopefully it'll be dumb enough to charge us, but I doubt it. This is a big ol' hurry up and wait kind of game right now. Oh, there we go. You missed. And you scared it away. We're probably going to run out of ammo, honestly. This thing, I think, can regenerate back to max health. We got one more magazine for the guy by the truck. Okay, we're hitting it. It's doing a little disco thing. So annoying. Just shoot at this wall if you can. Thanks. You shoot at this wall. Lovely stuff. Alright, now it's suppressed. I really hope this is the last one, too. Thank goodness. Alright, that was an abysmal fight. That was awful. Well, first we're going to need to recover from this fight. So we're going to need all of our armor back. Some of the weapons exploded in some of those vehicle explosions. So first off, we're going to need 3 new people. We do not have enough money to do that right now. Let's see if we can sell some stuff. Click sell junk. Again, not sure. It won't let me sell the Reaper corpses. Or the civilian corpses for some reason, even though I click sell junk. Sell a laser shotgun. Boom. Okay, so 3 soldiers. Okay, got our soldiers. Rebuild our Mars platform. That kind of wipes us, and honestly, we just need new weapons, I think, at this point. Let me see here. I'll go for a rifle. That is about it. It would seem. We certainly need more armor. That is about all we can do. Alright. Well. Rough. Very rough. Yeah, the Soviet Union disliked that greatly. Okay. A Gauss rifle. Not very many. We might have to use our ops points at this point so far to try to reduce panic. It's not looking super great. Okay, we got some Gauss rifles. Very exciting. I really want to get... Is there anything else we can do? How many is it again? Sorry, I just want to make sure. So we typically have 4. So yeah, 4 Gauss rifles is the good old standard, I think. So we could do 1 more. That'd be about it. Yeah, that would most certainly be about it. How much would this give? Oh, well, it's too late now. 175 for you. 2 operations per day. Doesn't sound too bad. And then we'll start employing some reduced panic. Alien plasma weapons are significantly more powerful than their magnetic predecessors, generating bolts of searing plasma that inflict terrible damage on anything they hit. Analysis of the captured alien plasma weapons suggests that they all share a common architecture. The barrel contains a plasma accelerator that draws power from an aluminium reactor battery, utilizing it to form a ball of superheated plasma that is fired towards the target. A small graviton emitter fitted to muzzle of the weapon injects a single charge particle into the projectile as it passes, generating enough of a gravitational field to prevent it expanding into a useless cloud of hot gas, although this effect does not appear to resist deforming the sphere into an elongated bolt. These plasma projectiles collapse explosively on impact, tearing a gaping hole at the point of impact and grievously burning the surrounding area. An unarmed human is unlikely to survive a hit from a plasma rifle, unless they are fortunate enough to be struck on an extremity such as an arm or a leg. Sadly, plasma weapons also possess rather greater armor penetration than their magnetic equivalents. Basic Kevlar armor provides very little protection and should ideally be entirely replaced by something more advanced. Although our primitive attempts to replicate these weapons have proved unsuccessful, our best plasma emitter has a range of less than 3 inches. Our work has at least revealed enough of their workings that our armor can be approved accordingly. Okay. Good stuff. Heavy Gauss weaponry. Heavy lasers. Let's Let's do some quick autopsy research. Then I think we're going to get the Soviet Union calmed down a little bit. Panic in Africa is approaching critical levels. We'll surrender to the aliens if that happens. Well, let's relax them a little bit. I mean, I'm sure it's quite upsetting having aliens in your backyard. Mentark. Okay, although they are significantly larger and rather more dangerous than their sectons encountered previously, genetic analysis suggests that these scion corpses are in fact exactly the same species as their smaller brethren. My autopsy suggests this is simply sexual dysmorphia. The robust bone structure around the torso of the scion serves to protect the organs within the chest cavity, the largest of which appears to be a uterus. Thus, females of the species appear to have grown larger and stronger than the males to protect their unborn children. One suspects the genders then continue to evolve into steadily more specialized roles. The cranial cavity of the scion is more bulbous, housing an unusually large and highly complex brain that contains several large biological structures of unknown function. Embedded within this are a number of metallic implants of similarly opaque purpose. This means that the raw physical and combat abilities of the scion are not dissimilar to that of the average human. However, the vast superiority of extraterrestrial technology means that these creatures are deadly opponents on the battlefield. More concerning still are the purported psionic abilities that give the creature its name. Every soldier that has encountered a scion on the battlefield has reported some degree of distortion, confusion, or hallucination creeping into their consciousness. This effect is more acute than looking directly towards the creature when attacked. Looking towards the creature. The idea that extraterrestrial beings are capable of influencing our very thoughts is troubling, Commander. These are clearly fearsome foes. We could make another combat platform. That would be kind of cool. But we need, honestly, we need heavy weapons for it to be more useful at this point. Okay, Soviet Union's getting quite upset in general. Request a Linium. Can I just purchase it from the market? It'd be cool if there was a market I could buy this from. Scion. Pretty sure we researched the Reaper. Let's just sell junk. I'm just gonna click sell junk. I click the sell junk button. Hopefully that doesn't remove anything. I don't think it does. Okay. Is there anything... This ammo recharge and damage kind of neat. We'll hold on to that for now. As soon as we can, we're going to try to quiet down the Soviet Union a bit. The Mentark is a grotesque alien creature that resembles an enormous fleshy brain with a single oversized eyeball protruding from the front sector. As one might suspect, this biological tissue is extremely soft and can easily be damaged using only human hands. Strangely, our soldiers report the Mentarks to be surprisingly resilient foes, as even a single shot from a modern rifle can catastrophically damage something so delicate. I can only assume these creatures employ a miniaturized energy shield for protection. The mechanical section of the creature sits within an armored shell fabricated from alien alloys. The innards consist of a sizable aluminium power unit and an extensive array of electronic communication components, plus the integrated weapon system. The design of this weapon appears consistent with the standard alien plasma rifle, but the ability to draw power directly from the Mentark's power unit allows it to overcharge the emitter and inflict heavier damage than its handheld cousins. A network of vectored thrusters allow the Mentark to hover in place or slowly propel itself to a new position. Around these thrusters are 8 mechanical tentacles that end in fine points, presumably used for manipulating nearby objects when required. DNA sequencing suggests the Mentark is chimeric, containing genetic material from a number of different sources. Indeed, even smaller quantities of human DNA are present. Sadly, what motivation the aliens may have had for creating such a bizarre creature remains a mystery. Okay, and let's just grab the mantids real quick. The next... I think I'm going to grab the heavy Gauss weaponry, and then I'll grab the Heavy laser weaponry. Okay, well our lasers will hopefully stop running out of ammo. Next. For Africa and the Middle East. Okay, Africa is getting completely taken over. We certainly need... Oh, they are just grabbing stuff. We certainly need something for the Soviet Union quickly. Alright, things are getting desperate. I am going to end it here. It's looking pretty grim. I really need to get that second base up and going with the radar dome. But I will leave it here. I want to thank you all for joining. I hope you're enjoying. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, everybody.